Okay guys, so today we're doing a very special episode. I really want to take a look at some of my toys. I really call it, they're toys, but I'd rather call them collectibles. So what better way to start off our episode than to do the original Force 5 series, starting with the Starvengers robots. Obviously in Japan they were called something different. They were called Getter Robo G. And this is a series which is really close to my heart, so I really wanted to start off the series by showcasing some of these toys and doing an unboxing. So the first one we're going to start with is Getter Poseidon, and then the next one we're going to do is Getter Liger, or Getter Arrow as we know him here. And then the next one we're going to do is going to be Getter Dragon. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so as promised, we're going to start with Getter Poseidon. So we're going to do an unboxing here, and I don't typically do unboxings, but I guess, you know, it seems to be a popular thing. So let's get started. Alright, so this is the box itself. Pretty simple. We just open from this side and we'll start the process. So the first thing is pull this out. Oh, jeez, right away I dropped something. Alright, so we'll put this aside here. And this one. Put this over here. What else do we have in this box? Oh, there's the manual. And okay, that's it for the box. So you know what? Let's just take that away. Alright, so that's the manual. And alright guys, so what we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna lay this out and we'll come right back. Okay guys, so this is what comes in the actual Getter Poseidon Solo Chogokin GX-20 box. As you can see right now, we have the instruction manual, and if we just take a, I don't know what happens when we open this up. Oh, it's too late, I can't return it. Yeah, so this is the instruction manual itself. Oh, it's very glossy. Okay. Wow, look at that. Beautiful bright pictures. I'll probably do a scan of this later and put them up on my website or something. Facebook page. You guys can take a look at it there. Okay. Alright, good stuff. And you want to put that back in. Okay, so this one here seems like all the accessories that come with Getter Poseidon. As you can see, it's got the nameplate, Solo Chogokin Getter Poseidon. These things here, they look like the shoulder missiles. There's Poseidon's head. I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna have to look at that. I can see two hands here, two fists. These look like the little missiles from here. Maybe they pop out. Maybe they like do, you know, the little old toy school thing where they shoot out. This doesn't look familiar at all. I have no idea what that is, and looks like an extra peg or something like that. Okay, so let's move on. This looks like a white box, but on the inside, what do we have? We have okay, we got some pieces here. It's interesting. Don't know what that is yet. Well, I guess we'll find out. Some more. Guys, I don't know what this is, but more pieces. I'll just lay them out here. And what do we have in here? Oh, what's this? Okay, this looks like a stand of some sort. Okay, cool. Well, maybe these are stands. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's find out what's in the big thing here. All right. Whoa. Okay, there's the meat and potatoes right there. So this is the actual Getter Poseidon itself. Obviously, you can see the torso here. Looks like that's his underwear. his legs and his feet. Okay, good old superhero stuff. All right, so we'll take a look at that afterwards. And then over here we have, could this be? Yes, it is. It's the, oh, well, hold on. That's the ship. That's the actual Getter Poseidon ship. And what the heck are these? They're damn heavy is what they are. Oh, these are the treads. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Getter Poseidon, he has several modes, and one of them is actually to walk on the sea floor. He uses these treads. So yeah, very cool. All right. Okay, guys, we're going to reset, and we're going to start assembling this guy. All right. All right, so I've just put away the stand. So let's pull these things out. All right, so tread, another tread. This is the Getter Poseidon ship. Sorry, came out of frame there for a second. Now we can put these aside. Okay, so looks like they got some extra packaging here, I guess, to protect these things from rubbing against each other. One thing about these toys, or collectibles if you will, they're all painted. So it's all die-cast metal but painted, so I think that they did that in order to keep it from rubbing up against each other. Alright, so let's take that piece out and this piece out as well. Alright, as always, we go for the meat and potatoes first. Take out the first leg, second leg, and then we'll take out the wait. Oh, okay, that's interesting. They've taped it to the actual. They've actually taped it down. So, huh? Alright, well, we'll just take them out then. Wow, look at that. That is pretty nice. Amazing. Okay. All right. Thank you, Pete. Okay. All right. Should have cleaned up the area a little bit. Anyway, that's fun. Okay. All right, and then we have all this really good stuff. So it's there. Hands. Okay. Big fist. Whatever your guy needs. The head, which is always important. Again, everything every guy imagines for. Okay, now I know what this is. This is the top of the actual ship. Okay. Missiles themselves, and you know what these are? These are to hold him in place when he's on the stand, so I'm not going to bother pulling those out. I'm just going to leave them where they are. Okay. Alright guys, so let's just recap here. Okay. I know it looks like a bit of a smorgasbord here, but basically what we have right now is the body, torso, the underwear, or the the crotch, if you will, the two legs, the treads, which we probably won't get to today, but they're still cool to look at, the actual ship, the shoulder missiles, and the actual fists themselves. All right, we're gonna do a reset, and then we're just gonna see if we can put this guy together. Okay, guys, let's put Getter Poseidon together. All right, so we're gonna start with the torso, obviously. So there we go. Now we are going to unwrap the legs. All right, so the beautiful thing about these toys is that they're all made of die-cast metal, for the most part. See, this part here is definitely die-cast metal. You can feel the weight of it. You can see the metallicness of this as well. His body, as well, for the most part. This is die-cast. This is die-cast as well. This is plastic, right here. Same thing with this part here. So the entire arm joint, as well as the shoulder, that's all die-cast. Everything else, for the most part, is... Sorry, everything here is plastic, but everything else is die-cast. This here, though, the actual rotor, that's plastic as well. Probably because it spins. And it's got a really metallic sheen to it. Alright, so the way to do this... You basically take the two pieces, and there's a tiny little switch right here, which you can click, insert his peg into the hole, and let go. And there we are. Poseidon is already and there we are. Alright, so first half is complete. Okay, so now that we have the first part done, okay, so now the first part's finished. Let's move on to his feet. Well, okay, so in truth, we could do one of two things. We can either use his treads, which snap on, just like this. We're gonna use a lot of force here. There, you have to wait for the click. I'm only gonna do this once because I don't want to actually use his treads right now. Okay, so after you hear the click, you'll know that the treads are on properly. Alright, we're gonna take off the treads and we're gonna try and put on his legs. Okay. So, just like with the treads, the legs. Now the screw holes always go in the back, obviously. The legs go on the same way. Just make sure you hear the click. God damn it. Now, I apologize for doing that off screen, but it really is hard to put these things in. And you have to make sure they come down straight, because if they don't, he literally will wobble around. There. So make sure to wait for the click. Okay. Alright, let's put on the hands. So these are much simpler than what I was dealing with earlier. You literally just grab them and position them as you would. I want to be delicate with this guy because the paint, as with anything which is die cast, can come off very easily if you're not careful. Okay, so I'm gonna put on this fist here. Okay, the important part about the head is that you really should put it on when the whole torso is down. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Star Poseidon in the flesh. One last thing I forgot to do. We have to put on his shoulder missiles. So, the way they connect is they have grooves, which tell you which is the left and the right. So, one in the back here. This one goes on the other side here. And then, just like in the old school days of old, he has little positioners here, and truthfully they don't launch very well, but still pretty cool nonetheless. And there you go, guys. Getter Poseidon, or Star Poseidon as we know it here in North America. He is incredibly well built. The posability aspects are just insane. He has joints everywhere. Ball joints, hand joints, and again, we can swap out the hands for different positions. If you wanted to do the Star Whirlwind, he's all equipped for that. Everything here is done with great attention to detail. His feet even have pivoting points, so he doesn't fall over. Again, just a great replica. Collectible, really. I've always wanted to have Starvenger toys when I was a kid. The ones they had when I was younger, they weren't as detailed. Well, they tried to be, but really, they sort of fell short of the mark in a lot of ways. I really do appreciate that Ban Dai went to the trouble of actually releasing this collector's version for anyone who grew up wanting to get these toys and never really had the chance. Now, that we're older, we can really appreciate it for what they are. It's not a perfect build. There are some details which, obviously, you know, we could nitpick about. And I'm only going to mention them here because, obviously, you know, just to give you guys fair warning if you are looking to buy one of these. So, as I said before, the painting detail is very, very good, but it's extremely delicate. For example, right here in the back, you can already see over here. Let me zoom in on that if I can. Right there, you can see that it's already starting to chip in certain areas. Here as well, you can really see some chipping on the sides. So again, when you're going to start collecting these figures, be aware that you have to take extremely good care of them. They do tend to wear quite a bit, and prolonged playtime, and if you like to reposition them in different poses and stuff, I really would advise against that. They really do suffer from a lot of chip damage over time. But if you're just looking to collect these toys and really just appreciate them for what they were as a part of your childhood, I really do suggest them. They're incredibly detailed, and honestly, you're not going to get anything better in terms of a collectible of this quality. Okay, so just before we end, we should actually talk about the Getter machines, or the spaceships themselves. So this of course is the Poseidon ship. The top is die-cast right here, but the missiles themselves and the bottom are actually made of plastic. The detailing is wonderful here. Any fan of the cartoon or the anime would be very proud of this sculpt. The head, where foul tip sits, fits in right here, and voila, we have Poseidon, the ship. Now, I was wondering what these were. Couldn't figure it out until I took a look at the box. So apparently, this is really cool. This is the launcher from the Copernicus Laboratories. So the way it works is, this fits in here, like that. And as you can see, it has the actual G emblem from Getter Robo. And then the ship itself has a peg right here, which you can fit in, just like that. Pretty neat, if you ask me. Is the Star Poseidon. Pretty amazing. And if we put him right beside Poseidon himself, makes for a pretty cool action pose altogether. Alright guys, so that was our look at Getter Poseidon. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions about where you want to buy these, I would suggest looking at maybe amazon.jp.co.jp. You might have some luck there. You might also have a lot of luck on eBay. Now, prices range. I mean, like, when they first got on the market, they were anywhere between $150 to, right now, I don't know. I couldn't even imagine, maybe $200, $300. But don't quote me on that. You can always have a look on eBay or Amazon, and hopefully you'll have some luck. All right, guys. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please click the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more reviews like this one. And as always, thanks for watching.